testing the full screen recording and sound for lessons for Steve. Open up Garageband. We'll start a new project. I'll select a piano, choose. I usually put in the date, November 13, 2012. We'll say number 2, since I've already got one today. Create. Now, I need to do a save because or save as, because I saved to the desktop last time, so that'll save into the wrong spot. So what I need to do is select where the Garageband folder is, which will be right here. I'll say save. It'll go into the Garageband folder properly. That's what we want. Now we'll add a new track. I'm going to add a guitar. Add that clean combo. So usually where I will set my tuner, tune the guitar on the clean combo first. Check the back, make sure that yes, I am plugged into the Onyx Mono 1 for that guitar. And then I've got the on with no feedback protection. That's where I like it. And we'll get another track. New track, guitar, selected that guitar, but this will be my other guitar, which is plugged into Onyx 2, no feedback protection, so that's all good and set. And then of course I will put on also a real instrument, and in this case I'm going to label that. As you can see, I've gone over here to label it, and I'll call it iPad 2. And once again, you can see down in here the source. Well, that one's actually, the iPad is plugged into 5.6 stereo. That's stereo. So I'll select that, monitor on. And then I can also add new track, real instrument. And in this case, I'll label this if I can. The Shure 58. That's my microphone. And if I want to, I can go down to here and select a dude with a microphone, have a little thing. And of course, for my iPad thing, I could find something that looks like an iPad. This looks like an iPad, so I got a little iPad there. Of course, for the Shure 58 is plugged into 3.4, and we can turn the monitor on. In this case, I'm just probably going to turn this off because I don't want to get feedback off the microphone, just to start to play. So I've got my daily start, but also, of course, you'll notice that you've got control of metronome. You might not want that on. Get rid of it. Sometimes there's a keyboard that shows up, shows you what chords you're in. You can get rid of that as well. The metronome can be a bit of a pain. In here though, when I go into my amps, I also have, of course, stomp boxes. And I can select each stomp box by dragging and dropping them into play. Change some dials on them, I can do that as well. If I don't want it, I can just drag it out, which is cool as well. Obviously I can change all my gain and everything on this amp, but there's a little bit more to it. You can go into edit, and you can see all the different studio combos and stuff like that. So you got a studio combo, which is nice. You can see that there is some EQing and manual. You got echo, reverb, and when I go into these things, of course, I can now change up, acoustic guitar clarify. Oh yeah, that's nice. That'll give me a really nice acoustic sound. And once I've got all the gains and everything set that I wanted, I can do save settings and call this Steve's setup, or whatever I want to call it. Save. So now, when you're in the lists, and you're going down for all your different types of guitars, you'll notice that there's a Steve setup, which is cool. So once I go off of this, I'm going to here or something like that, right? Right now you can see, oh, Steve setup, my settings. Hit that, good to go. You're already set up. You've got your Mesa Boogie here, as you can kind of tell, and you're set up the way you like it. Hopefully this is a good little shortcut tutorial for you, and Kimpy.